Hello, and welcome back to the Wildly Wealthy Woman podcast. Today, I want you to imagine if I was to give you, or you were to be gifted, $200,000 to use in your business, to use in your life. What would you use it for? Where would you put that money? This is what today's podcast is about. And it comes from a conversation that I had with a friend earlier last week. And she said she came upon this grant or this business loan opportunity where you could get $200,000 as a loan and you would have to pay it back. But it really got her thinking, if that money was to come to me, would I know where it's going and what I would do with it? And oftentimes when it comes to manifesting money, we say we want more money, but we're not specific on the amount. And so we could find a loonie on the ground, and that's the universe saying, hey, you asked for more. But when you get specific on the amount that you want to call in, then we can start to get really clear on what you need it for, why you need it, where it's going. It loves to have intention and purpose and direction. And so I sat down with myself after she said this, and I imagined, okay, $200,000 just dropped into my account today. What would I do with it? I thought about the people that I would hire. I thought about the systems I would put in place. I thought also about the fun things that I've been wanting to do in my business. And I'm asking you that same question today. Really take the time to sit and pause and write down where you would allocate the money and how, more importantly, how it would make you feel. So I've been on this journey lately, really understanding the process of receiving. And from what I teach, release to receive, I have gotten really good at releasing. I remember in my mid-20s, early to mid-20s, reading the book A Course in Miracles, A Return to Love by Marianne Williamson, and understanding the concept of surrender, understanding how to be faced with the unknown and still feel safe, still live in possibility. And thanks to that work alongside of tapping, I truly feel like I've mastered it. Like I understand the art of letting go. Put me in an uncomfortable situation where I'm faced with having to navigate the unknown. I am so used to it, it doesn't freak me out. But I've been doing some spiritual work lately, and one of the tools that I've been using is a form of AI. My spiritual teacher created a form of AI, so I've been talking to it and asking it questions, and it's highlighted to me. It's like, Jackie, you've gotten so good at releasing. This season of your life, particularly this year, is about you getting good at receiving. And one of the things it said was that the Creator delights when you receive. The Creator made you to receive. And the bridge in between getting good at releasing to getting good at receiving is actually doing the tapping work around your deserving. Do you believe you deserve to receive all the things that you desire? And so that's what we're going to be doing over the next year together in my community. And I have a really exciting announcement coming up on Black Friday where we're going to be going through this journey of shifting from becoming into being. If you've been in my world a while, you've heard me say and probably tap with you before, fill in the blank, the woman I am becoming is. And I love this prompt and I still use it every single week. I write down the woman I am becoming is unstoppable, wildly wealthy, married to the love of her life, living on the lake, getting really clear about your vision and getting excited about it. But one of the sneaky things that can actually slow down our manifesting process is getting stuck in that season of becoming. And instead starting to claim, I am being her now. But for me, in order to really claim I am being her now, I've had to tap through and look at the beliefs around why I don't believe I deserve it yet. And so I want you to think about today your big vision. Think about the woman that you're becoming in 2026 and the next 2, 3, 5, 10 years. When you think about the woman I am becoming is, what word, what message, which visual comes to mind? And what do you need to tap on in order to shift from I am becoming her to I believe I deserve to be her now, to have this and experience this now? And so the same spiritual teacher that I've been working with and this really cool form of AI, I was talking to it today and it said, when it comes to receiving more, you want to use the affirmation, I want it all, but I need none of it. And The reason why this affirmation is so powerful is to understand that everything that you desire, everything that you want, is absolutely destined for you. But when you say, I need none of it, it's the reminder that as long as you are connected to Source, as long as you are connected to the Creator, to God, you've already got it. And this is the subtle shift that I think a lot of people in my community are ready for. Yes, it's dream big. I am like the dream big activator. I'm the person that does it herself, does it with you. But while you're doing that, remember that although all of those things are meant for you and amazing, you don't need it. You've already got it as long as you are connected to the Creator. And so this is one of the themes that we're going to be talking about in the 21 Days of Tapping, which is starting this month, starting November 3rd. We're going to be really focusing on moving out of becoming into being, from being in the season of change to being in the season of embodiment. The inner tapping work that I've been doing is around 3 key areas. Number 1 is allowing myself to be supported. And I want this to be your reminder today. It is time for you to allow yourself to be supported. Just because you can do it all doesn't mean you should or you need to be the one doing it all anymore. And my practitioner said to me the other day, if your dad was here and he could give to you whatever it is you asked for, what would that feel like? My dad passed away, unfortunately, in 2015, but it got me thinking of my relationship with the Creator in the same way. Imagining the Creator, maybe like a father, depends what your religious beliefs are, but wanting to provide for you, wanting to give to you. For me, being a self-sufficient woman, I've always had this sort of mentality of like, I got it. I don't need your help. I can do it myself. And that energy can only get you so far because I do have it. I can do it myself. But why would I? Why would I do it all myself when there is this infinite source that wants to give to you more than you can even imagine? Why not let it in? And so for me, my work right now is to do the things I know to do, to express myself, to create the content, to learn the new skills I'm being called to learn. I'm really learning about investing right now and learning a lot about money. But on top of that, allowing God, Source, Creator, Universe, to come in and give to me like a parent would give to a daughter. What else can I give you? What else do you need that can support you in getting where you're going? And really that visual, I want you to imagine that. Imagine the Creator seeing you going out and taking the action and doing the things, and then bringing to you more ideas. Let me give you more resources. Let me give you more connections. And it helped me release any attachments I had to the way I thought money needed to come in. And that goes to our second point. Stop pigeonholing yourself into the ways that you need to receive. This for me most commonly shows up in my career. I think, my money goals has to happen through my business. But to be honest, my entire life, I have received large amounts of money through very different ways. When I was early 20s, I had been a part of a car accident in my teenage years that I ended up going through getting a lawyer for. And it took 8 years for us to go through that whole process. And in that time, my parents had divorced. There was all these sorts of things. But I was a teenager and I learned how to go get a lawyer and how to work with the lawyer. And I ended up getting a really significant payout. Especially for that age, it was a significant payout that came in a way that didn't necessarily cause me to have to work hard. Now, I was injured, so there was some tapping for me to do around that and receiving and believing that I can receive without being injured or without being harmed. But that came in a way that didn't require me to quote unquote work. And that also challenged my early beliefs about what I saw and believed about money coming from my parents. I always watched my dad work hard, my mom work hard, definite workaholics. So it really started to help me see that, there's not just one way to receive. And with that money, I ended up buying my first piece of real estate. Unfortunately, my dad passed away in 2015. I got a small amount of money from him. There was lots of really sad things that happened near the end of his life that would have been left with a significant amount, ended up being left with a small amount. But it really helped me release my attachment to money and knowing that First of all, my dad's life is worth more than any amount of money. I would trade him any day for any amount of money. And the fighting within the family around that time, my first instinct was you can always make more. If $10,000 here or there, an extra $50,000 here or there is going to make a difference, have it. I can go make more. And that was the greatest gift that experience taught me. I know for some people it might have been like, oh, the money would have been a great gift. But for me, it was the power in my belief that I didn't need it. And it goes back to that affirmation, I can want it all, but I don't need it. Because a client, an inheritance, a situation, those are all just ways the Creator was bringing money to me. And as I got older and I started to build a business, I started to receive a lot through my business, like multiple hundreds of thousands of dollars as a single mom was life-changing. And then I noticed as I entered my 30s, I started to get attached to, I need to only receive one way because that's the way it'll be respected and it has to be through my business. And my friend reminded me, who's been tapping with me for years lately, Jackie, you receive and I always used to say wild and wondrous ways. If you've tapped with me in the 21 days for years, this was an affirmation we used many times. Money comes to me in wild and wondrous ways. And so I've been remembering that lately, like, don't pigeonhole yourself into receiving or thinking money needs to come one way. Allow yourself to open to the limitless possibilities that is waiting to flow to you. Work with the Creator. That's a co-creation. Share your vision, share your enthusiasm, share your excitement, put the work in, learn the skills, express yourself, show up, do the work, but also be open to the limitless possibilities that are waiting for you, because I guarantee there are different ways that money wants to flow into your life today that you have just been putting off or putting aside because you thought that's not the way that I want to do it. And so this is your sign today to release that. And if you need help releasing that, coming and tapping with us in the 21 days is going to support you. It's $21, you guys, $21 for 21 days. It will transform your life. It will initiate the same journey that I'm in right now, transferring from I am becoming this woman to being her now. I am a wildly wealthy woman now. I am in the heart, the mind, the body of the wildly wealthy woman that I know that I was born to be, that I am at my core. And the third way that I am practicing becoming a good receiver is through the mindset of really embodying, I am the lender, not the borrower. And one of the ways that I'm doing that is through giving. And I don't care how much you have to give, even if all it is $10. The whole point of doing that is embodying the identity of the person that is the giver. I am the lender, not the borrower. I am a wildly wealthy woman. I have the ability to give to causes, to people, to situations easily because I am the co-creator with God. I am the lender, not the borrower. So these are some of the things that I've been working on and really understanding, coming from this place of wholeness, working with the spiritual teacher that I am right now. It's just everything is clicking so quickly for me. And I really want to bring that to you. And so this 21 days is going to initially activate it, but I really want you to keep an eye out for my Black Friday offer. There's a wait list for the offer. I'm going to be sharing this specific deal. You're only going to get this special deal if you're on the wait list. So I want you to make sure you go to my show notes and join the Black Friday wait list, because I want to spend more time with you, helping you shift out of this is the woman I'm becoming to I am the wildly wealthy woman now. And doing the tapping exercises, doing the journal prompts, really tapping into the part of you that is the lender. The wildly wealthy woman is the lender. She has the resources. She has the ability to show up for people in times of need. When a loved one or community or cause that she cares about comes to her and says, hey, can you help us? She says, yes. I want you to imagine that you are her now, because you are. She exists in you. The only mistake you're making is you're not spending enough time thinking like her, embodying her, learning from her. And so a simple journal prompt you can do every single day this week is, what does the version of me that's the lender, not the borrower, want me to know right now? What does she want me to know today? This is the part of you that is a wildly wealthy woman. This is a part of you that has received that $200,000. And the cool thing about receiving that $200,000 is once you start really making a plan for it, you have already embodied it. The exercises, these are the conversations that I'm so excited to talk with you about and tap with you on from now until next year, because that's what it happened for me. I started to really allocate that $200,000. I saw where it would go, what it would do, who it would benefit, where I would give. Because remember, wildly wealthy women, we are generous. We are the lender, not the borrower. We have plenty to share. It is easy for us to give. And I don't care how much debt you have right now. I don't care the financial situation you're in, how much income you make. You are the lender, not the borrower. Start acting like it. Ask yourself, where can I give this week? How can I give this week? Pray about it. Who can I give to? Ask the Creator, ask Source, ask God to show me. Reveal to me where you want me to give. Because it's so simple, you guys, but it does really activate the mindset of the wildly wealthy woman. So some of the affirmations that we're going to be tapping on together in the 21 days, we're going to do a 5K in 5-day tapping session. It's a 20-minute, each day is about 20 minutes long. We're going to talk about being the lender, not the borrower. We're also going to be talking about being your healthiest, hottest, and happiest self. Because the 21 days, we really cover all areas. We cover relationships, your health, your money, mindset, the things you want to manifest. And as we start out this month, I want you to set an intention. What area of my life am I manifesting in? Is it my health? Is it my relationships? Is it my money? What are the experiences that I want to have? So for me, when I think about manifesting, I think about the experience that I want to have. So if I want to have more money, what's the experience that more money will give me? And I see myself, one of the things I've been working on and learning about is learning Facebook ads. So part of my intention of the 21 days is I am embodying the mindset of someone who is good at Facebook ads. Or this month focusing on I am shifting out of becoming the wildly wealthy woman to really being her now. And when I am her now, I am in the spirit of generosity. When I am her now, I am fill in the blank. I want you to notice what fill in the blank comes to you. For me, a lot of feelings of peacefulness, of power, of freedom, fun, connection. When I am in those energies, I know I am in my true self. My true self is my wildly wealthy woman. So what are the energies that you need to tap into this month to really become her? So if you want support with this, again, join the 21 Days of Tapping. If you love this episode and you are excited about this series of shifting from becoming into being, learning how to, you've already mastered how to let go, learning how to receive, and asking yourself, what are the beliefs that I need to tap on? Why don't I believe I deserve that now? What comes to mind when I say that to you? That is your tapping homework for the week. All right, if you love this episode, please let me know by leaving a 5-star review. If you could just take 5 minutes, less than 5 minutes, leave me a 5-star review over on Apple iTunes, Spotify, wherever you're listening, and send this to 3 friends. That would mean the world to me because I am here to help you experience emotional freedom, to feel better faster, and to become the wildly wealthy woman you were born to be. And all I ask is that you share this with your community and come and join us inside the 21 Days of Tapping. We start this Monday, and we'll see you next time. Bye for now.